Adora was the most beautiful maiden in Amokwe village. Her skin was smooth as silk, her voice melodious, and her movements graceful like a ghastly. Every man in the village, even from neighboring lands, wanted to marry her. But Adora was not an easy catch. She would turn up her nose at a farmer's calloused hand, sneer at a hunter's worn-out sandals, and dismiss a trader for his common wares. "I will marry no one but a perfect man," she declared to her mother, Nneka, who often sighed deeply, knowing her daughter's pride would lead her astray. Suitors came and went, their hosts dashed by Adora's harsh words. "You are too short. Your bed is uneven. You stuttered when you speak." Her rejections became legendary, and soon men stopped coming altogether. Adora, however, was unfazed. "The gods will send me a suitor worthy of my beauty," she boasted. One evening, as the moonlight bathed the village in its silver glow, a tall, handsome stranger appeared. His name was Obinna, and his voice was deep and soothing, like the horn of a flute. He wore fine clothes that shimmered like the morning dew, and his manners were impeccable. "I have come to seek Adora's hand in marriage," he announced boldly at the village square. When Adora saw Obinna, her heart skipped a beat. He was unlike anyone she had ever met. His words were smooth, his smiles enchanting, and his wealth obvious. Finally, here comes was the perfect man she had been waiting for. Despite her mother's warning to investigate Obinna's background, Adora insisted on marrying him immediately. "He is everything I have dreamed of, Mama," she said, her eyes shining with excitement. Nneka reluctantly agreed, though her heart was heavy with unease. After a grand wedding ceremony, Obinna took Adora to his home deep in the forest. The journey was long, and Adora noticed that the path seemed oddly deserted, the animals eerily quiet. But she brushed off her discomfort, eager to see her new home. When they arrived, she was astounded. The compound was vast, with golden rooftops and sparkling stream, yet something felt off. There were no servants, no relatives, and no signs of life beyond Obinna. Days turned into weeks, and Adora began to notice strange things about her husband. He never ate food with her, disappearing during meal times. At night, he would vanish only to return before dawn. Once she woke up to find him standing by the window, his shadow stretching unnaturally across the room. Her unease grew, but she told herself she was imagining things. After all, Obinna was perfect, wasn't he? One night, curiosity got the better of Adora. She pretended to sleep and secretly followed Obinna when he left the house. He walked deep into the forest, stopping at a large tree. Adora hid behind a bush, her heart pounding. To her horror, Obinna transformed into a shadowy figure with glowing red eyes. Spirits emerged from the tree, bowing before him. "You have done well, Obinna," one of them hissed. "Soon she will join us." Adora startled, a scream, and fled back to the house. That night, she couldn't sleep, her mind racing with fear and regret. The next morning, she confronted Obinna. "Who are you?" she demanded, her voice shaking. Obinna smiled coldly. "Do you think I was human?" She wanted a perfect man, and perfection is not of this world. Now you are mine forever. Desperate, Adora sought help from an old priest in a neighboring village. He gave her a sacred talisman and instructed her to flee at first light of dawn. When Obinna left that night, Adora grabbed the talisman and ran as fast as her leg could carry her. The forest seems alive, its trees closing on her, but the talisman's glue kept the spirits at bay. By the time she reached her mother's hut, she was exhausted and trembling. Nneka embraced her daughter, tears streaming down her face. "I warned you, my child," she said softly. From that day, Adora became a changed person. She no longer sought perfection in others, learning to appreciate people for who they truly were. When a humble farmer came to seek her hand in marriage, she accepted with gratitude, finding happiness in his kindness and honesty. Hello guys, we've come to the end of this amazing story. So what do you think? What moral lesson can we learn from Adora's experience with Obinna? How does Adora's attitude change after her encounter with the spirit? Do you think she made the wise choice? Why is it important to value characters over appearance? That is very, very important. What would you have done differently if you were in Adora's place? How can we apply the lessons from this story to our own lives? Okay guys, do leave your comments under the comment section of what you think about this story. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, comment and share, and lastly turn on your notification bell so you won't be left out on our next video. See you on our next video. Bye.